If your lettuce starts looking like this, do not panic. It means that it's going to seed. What I like to do every year after I'm done collecting, I will let them go to seed in my bed. And then next year, I have lettuce beds. And it just keeps doing that over and over because these turn into flowers that turn into seeds. And then the seeds drop into your soil, and the rain and stuff let it settle back in, and then you have forever lettuce. Yeah, that's how this lettuce came to be. It just got too hot where I am, and I didn't pick it enough like I should have. Like this one's starting to go to seed. And how you know they go to seed is when they start getting long and stalky like that. See how it's spread apart and it's not clumped together? The lettuce becomes bitter when it starts doing that, so it's not really good to eat. Alright, so I waited about a week before showing y'all. This is what happens when the pods open. They open to flower, so your pollinators will come in here and pollinate these flowers, and then they'll turn into seed. So you can see we have several that have, it's called bolting. Lettuce starts to bolt. We have several that have already bolted, and now they're flowering out. Flowers are so pretty. They're bright yellow. These ones aren't as far along, but they're still bolting. And this is what I was talking about. When it starts to become stalky and the lettuce is spread apart. So normally your head of lettuce is tight around the core and you could pick off the leaves or chop them off or whatever. A normal head would stay at the base and spread out. But once it starts bolting, it starts to become bitter. So it's not really good for eating, like I said before. And you can see that it's bolted by the stalk and how far spaced they are. And then when it starts to bolt, it starts going up. That's why they call it bolting, because it runs up. So yeah, these are before it starts to flower. This is when it starts to flower. And then I'll show you the seed pods once those are ready to show you. Okay, today is July 29th. You can see some of these have little white frills sticking out of them. I don't really know what the true name of it is called, but they're like little white puffy things. That's what turns into a seed. So that means that it's been pollinated and that it's getting ready to develop seed pods. And I have several of them that are going that way, especially over here. These are my older plants. You can see the little white pieces there. Some of these still have flowers on them, some of them have the white stuff, and then the white is what turns into a seed. And I'll show you the pods once they're ready to harvest. Today is August 8th, and you can see these little pods here. These little white pods. When you pull them, they have seeds in them. Do you see that? And you could either put these seeds in a bag or just let them drop naturally. See all these seeds? Let them drop in your bed, and then they'll winter and they'll come back next year. The black ones, those are the seeds. So not all of these were pollinated. You can see some don't have the black seeds, some do. The black seeds are the good seeds. So what I normally do is I normally just let them stay in the bed and they'll drop wherever they want. And then next year I'll have lettuce beds again. So you can see these ones are just closed up. They haven't opened yet, but they have the white fluffy in there. Okay? So have these. They have the white fluffs, but they haven't opened yet. When they're ready to be harvested, they'll have those white puffs that are open, like this one. And then you just pull the tufts out and harvest the seeds.